Hello everyone and welcome back to Breaklight Productions. My name is Curtis Lambert and today I'm reacting to a song that's called Gunpowder, and I'm not sure if that's the name of the group or the name of the song. There's also some Arabic characters, but when I translate that it apparently says gunpowder, so I don't know what the go here is. But it popped up on my feed and it looks great. So I figured, hell, let's give it a go. So let's jump on into it. Nice slow-mo. Okay, it says music by WARCHIEFF. Ooh! That's real cool slow-mo. Wow. That's awesome. Wasn't expecting electronic music either. Oh, that's a cool close-up. Awesome shot. Nice lighting. Wow, what a shot. Just the contrast of the yellow of the sand and the blue of the sky, like that is gorgeous. Very cool shot, like through a keyhole. Nice little highlight there. Whoa, that's cool. Looks real as well. That's awesome. Obviously that's a VFX shot, but still cool. Nice shadows on one side there. Ooh. Oh! Oh my god. That's so trippy. I was not expecting that. Wow. What an ending. That's great. I was so not expecting that. That caught me off guard. There's gotta be an edit somewhere where they've someone's taken that original God, it's from that stupid meme where people go flying off into space and it's the do 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 do. Someone's gotta do it for that. That is awesome. Wow, what a strange and beautiful music video. So glad this popped up on my recommendeds. I'm not sure, I mean, the mysteries of the YouTube algorithm. I have no idea how or why this got recommended, but I'm glad it did, because it's really fucking good. So, alright, let's break it down. First and foremost, I love the slow-mo, like them jumping up high with the like gunshots. Like like I want to say that, oh, there's VFX in there, just because I'm like, well, how would you do that like safely or something? But I'm also like, it looks really good, like incredibly good. And the fact that like everyone gets lit up by that explosion is like such a cool detail, which again makes it feel more real. So I am, in all honesty, I'm like, that to me is real. Like it has to be. And if it isn't, it's the classic thing of they've made me believe it. And that's the most important thing, you know. That's in many ways the difference between like good CGI and bad CGI is it believable? And yeah, this is phenomenal. And yeah, just such a mesmerizing, like the slow mo with these beautiful like wide shots. The color palette is very like pastel as well, which is a very like interesting choice. um there's like the festoon lights overhead that are probably not even what's lighting the scene, in all honesty. What's lighting the scene is most definitely like a high placed top light or spotlight that's coming down onto them, because you can see how harsh that lighting is on them and on the obviously ground as well. Festoon lights wouldn't do that, you know, but because it's the same color as those festoon lights, our brains connect the two and it feels like more realistic. Yeah, even I just watched one of these shots again, and even the fact that when it goes off, the like the ripples on people's clothing, like, yeah, it has to be real. It has to be. But yeah, super interesting. Loved the dream like essence of the cinematography and the editing throughout the whole piece. I thought that was really cool as well. I will also quickly point out that there is artificial grain, and by the looks of it, artifacting. Yeah, yeah, there is. So there's grain and artifacting over the footage. Again, these are great tools to use to really not just give your film a more, give your music video a more film vibe, but also to help break up a lot of YouTube compression. One thing I noticed with this is that even though there's a lot of darkness in these opening shots, I don't really see any like terrible YouTube compression. Like there's a little bit, but in general, it's pretty good. So yeah, really, really interesting there. I did just notice that like there is up to 4K quality here. I'm currently watching on 1080p, but it does make me wonder if you put a 4K file into YouTube, if it like equals less compression on your file. Like that's a real interesting thought. I might have to dig deeper into that. But anyway, carrying on. I love how with this high shot of him, we sort of have this slow zooming out. Even though it cuts, there's still a slow zoom out as well. Now, whether that's in camera, I would say that's probably a bit too slow to be in camera. So I would say that's probably done in post. But, you know, that's whatever. But again, visual storytelling. So let's talk editing technique. You can show to an audience that a character is looking at something by having them looking in a shot, and then you cut to a close-up of, you know, a cup or whatever. The audience, even though you haven't shown those two things in the same room as each other, an audience will put together in their minds that that person is looking at that cup, right? And that's a very important tool to learn as a beginner filmmaker or music video creator, whatever. I forget what it's called. It's a very particular editing, like it does have a name, but it's basically, yeah, that idea that you can literally show a person in the rainforest in a close-up looking at something, and then cut to a polar bear on an iceberg, and our brains will still be like, oh, they're looking at the polar bear. Even though it's completely different environments, you haven't shown them in the same room together, that's what's communicated through the power of editing to the audience. So what I love here is him looking up high at camera, and then cuts to on her in the window, and we're looking up at her. It's immediately giving us not just an edit showing here's what this guy's looking at, but it's put us in their perspective. That shot of him suddenly makes sense because we're seeing it through her eyes. And we, like her shot, we're seeing through his eyes. And another interesting thing is, you notice how with him, it's coming out. It's like, you know, she was mesmerized by him, and then it's sort of, you know, she's taking in the surroundings more. Meanwhile, he, noticing her, it's slowly zooming in, indicating that he's like focusing more and more onto her. Great visual storytelling. Like, that is phenomenal. You will also notice blue lighting inside, yellow walls. Now let's literally go to the very next scene. What do we have? Yellow desert, blue sky. Like, it's gorgeous. Like, these desert shots, first off, are bloody phenomenal. Like, they are phenomenal. I love the landscapes. I love that they're not scared to go wide with a lot of the shots as well, because it gives you more to take in, you know. I love that fact. But like I said, that can't be a coincidence. Like, someone had to make that light inside that color. And the fact that, you know, then it's a blue sky, like, it just works so well. You will also notice, right, power of highlights, right? We've talked about this a million times, but look at her in that close-up and think about, right, we've got half of her face in sunlight, the other half isn't. We can tell by the shadows on the rock face behind her, the shadows on the fella behind her, and all of that, the plants, etc., and her face. we have an idea of where that sun is. That sun is sort of up high, coming from a side direction here, little bit in front, probably like a 45-degree angle, right? So how is that eye that's in complete shadow, how has it got an eye light? Well, again, the importance of eye lights. They are the eyes are the windows to the soul. They are how you make your subject feel more beautiful, alive, just like, yeah, just human, basically. So they're either getting a little bit of bounce and reflecting it in there, or they've got a little light on the camera or off camera that's just providing that eye light, and it is beautiful. What else can we talk about? Yeah, this shot where it's looking at them walking past that sort of gap between the two rock walls, like that's awesome. Like, that is so fucking beautiful. Like, it's just astounding. And then, the simplicity of, like, the keyhole shot where it's like moving right to left in a pan, but it's also got this vignetting around it to make it feel like we're peering through something. And it shows us that before it even shows us her like looking through. It just says like, look, you're spying on something right now. And we just immediately understand, like, yeah, it's great. Like, it's just phenomenal visual storytelling. Like, and even like this, okay? Even this part. You have this rock face or this, I don't know what you would, rock formation, and the moon is directly above it. Like, I don't know if that's somehow a VFX shot or if they've just waited for the perfect time of day and at the perfect angle to get that, but it is like, that's genuine fucking art. And like this, again, this is why, not just with music videos, but like, I love film, and that is genuine art. Someone, if that is real, someone waited and lined up the perfect angle to make that moon be exactly above that rock formation. Like, it's great. And then, yeah, all of the VFX at the end is just, it's so great. It's so fun. It's an awesome little surreal ending to an otherwise very realistic and beautiful, beautifully grounded music video. I love that it rockets for the, well, it literally aims for the moon at the end. Like, I love that fact. Again, this is the realm of music videos. You can do whatever the hell you want. You just have to commit to the idea. And this, wow. This didn't just commit to it. This music video did bloody art. Like, such good art. Yeah, I might have to check out more from this artist. If there's any suggestions, please let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.